Players 1, player 2, player, put controller in, and they turn the power button on and say, power on! Hey, you know how you all want to like play regular ass Mario Party? Guess what? No! You're gonna play this concept of get to the end of the board before anyone else, but you're all on the same fucking bus! So every move you take moves everyone else too. So no one gets to the end of the board first.
It is weird.
It's a weird fucking... We should play it so that I know how weird it is.
So I can scream.
Like, it is a weird game, right? I've heard it's, like, really fucking weird. I'll go buy it, and then we can do it as, like, a Punchies. Yeah. Punchies is our versus thing, by the way.
Yeah, no. I'm up to date on
Alright.
the lore. The sick lore.
We just started RPGA, which is RPGs. You overpronounce the P and the G. And we're doing Grounded right now. And I fucking adore that game. The game's so much fucking fun. I'm super, super pumped for more of it. We're gonna beat it, is the objective.
I don't think you can beat it right now.
No, there's an ending now.
Oh, there is an ending?
Yeah.
Yeah, like last I heard about the game, there was like not, the ending was not there yet.
No, yeah, they put in an ending, they put in a final boss and everything. There's like an ending cutscene and all. I think they're doing a sequel. The only thing is, I'm like, okay, but how?
For who?
From what I understand, the ending, it's kind of hard to like attach. But I mean, if they've got it, fucking, all the more to them, you know. I'm more excited for Avowed, which is their answer to Skyrim. I'm not the least bit surprised that Obsidian had to go and make their own version of Fallout and Skyrim, because Bethesda, so you already know this.
Yeah.
So Bethesda hired Obsidian to make Fallout New Vegas.
That's like one of my favorite Fallout games.
And they wanted them to fail so badly, they gave them an unreasonable fucking amount of time to finish that game.
It stopped.
Thinking so well. Did it stop?
It stopped.
It paused again?
Yeah.
That's fucking weird. That's so weird.
Jack and Daxter, the last episode. This game is so cool. So cool, you can see it, ooh, get owned.
I gotta sit over here. That was fucking comfortable too, man.
Rip.
It's so weird that it like started doing that all of a sudden. I wonder why. But like, so they gave Obsidian an unrealistic time frame.
Yeah, it was like a year and a half, which by video game, like...
No, it was like 6 months or something like that, wasn't it? Oh, let me check.
Where is the fuck is the Radico then? Yeah, it was like 12. It was like 16 months, I think.
I'm looking it up right now.
It was
18 months.
18. That's no. That's not.
That's like a year and some change.
Not enough to make a role-playing
4, 5,
game.
6, no, 5, 6, 7, no, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it was a year and a half. Yeah, you were right.
Yeah, it was not enough to make like a role-playing game.
And
Let
so,
alone like a normal video game.
What's funny is like they gave them an unrealistic amount of time to make it, hoping they would fail and not actually be able to like produce anything. So Bethesda would be able to take whatever unfinished product. I think this is what they were going for. They'd be able to take whatever unfinished product they provided them and finish it themselves, and then publish it as their own thing, without having to actually develop it. And Obsidian Entertainment instead not only fucking delivered the product, but made something better than Bethesda would ever have made or ever will make.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so weird. Obsidian's like best games come from when they have to like do a time crunch. Like Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic 2 is like a fucking phenomenal game, and they were also on a tight deadline for that. And they picked up after BioWare for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you ever played Knights of the Republic?
No.
Super good game. First one's really good. It's a BioWare game. Second one was developed by Obsidian. It's a fucking phenomenal game. Again, what I think, because like when they're on these like time crunches, they don't really focus on like mechanics. They really just get super involved in the writing. Like Fallout New Vegas, like obviously is like it's an okay game on a like a gameplay level.
Well, it's because they already had the gameplay. Why fuck with something that already works?
But like the writing in
The
Fallout
writing's
Vegas
phenomenal.
is what saved Fallout.
That's what people were expecting from Fallout 4 was the writing for that. But that writing, well, I mean, it wasn't bad, but like it wasn't Fallout New Vegas level.
Yeah, it was not a.
Fallout New Vegas really, honestly, should have been 4, and then 4 should have been Fallout New Vegas. That's the order that writing should have taken place in. Because 4 is better than 3, but it's worse than New Vegas.
Yeah.
It's like, as far as like writing goes, like you're always supposed to get like slightly better than the last one because you've had practice. And the order you would think that they would go in would be Fallout 3, Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas. And technically, lore-wise, they can and possibly do. I don't know. But yeah. It's fucking wild.
Fallout New Vegas is such a fucking good game.
And then they made Outer Worlds or whatever, and
Oh,
that was
yeah.
a really phenomenal game.
I was kind of disappointed.
Were you?
Yeah.
Because of the lack of space travel, or?
No, just like kind of the writing.
Oh.
I liked some aspects.
I liked the side quests more than the main story.
Yeah, the main quest for that game. Just I don't know. I think it's just my general issue.
I
with,
haven't
like,
even finished it yet.
like
So.
I think it's my issue with just like quote comedy games. Like when the writing in that game hits, it's very good and very funny. But when it does not, it is like painfully bad.
Interesting.
Like there's a conversation you can have with one of like the mascot guys on the with one of the mascot guys on like the first space station. And I'm not sure if you did this, but if you pass like speech checks, you can just like talk to him and he gets like progressively more like depressed.
Oh.
Like you just ask him like, hey man, like how's it going? You know, are you actually like fine behind that stupid helmet you're forced to wear? And then he
Hold
just
on 1 second. Kyle, pause for a minute. Oh my god.
just look at that view.
I mean, rockin' ass for back.
Rockin' ass. This game's so fucking nice looking.
Yes, it is. I think I know what's going on. I think there's too many things plugged in, and for some reason it keeps occasionally overloading the USB ports. Really annoyingly. Yeah, because occasionally I'll watch it lag out over here.
That was just poor depth perception.
Poor duct.
I think that's like the last time this bird is used. The flut. That's
Well,
the game.
that makes sense, because, like, you're on the last level, right? Last hub.
Yeah, I mean like the yeah, after we get the power cells needed, like we basically, similar to the first one, we need to basically, like the first one where we had to go through like the little lava zone.
Yeah.
We had to like the reason we had to get the precursor orbs, the power cells for that was we had to power like a heat shield. That's what we basically need to do again, but like a better heat shield.
Oh, I get it.
Is it like that's what the final?
The final countdown.
And this is supposed to activate something. I don't remember what.
There we go.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, this opens the gates. So then we can go in here and do cool stuff over there.
Look at me go. Poopy doopy doo. Made a giant. Poopy doopy doopy. On the floor and spread across the floor and spread across the walls.
They sing like Adam
poopy.
Sandler.
Do I?
Yeah, it's how like Adam Sandler sings.
Oh, sweet cherry on top.
Look at each one. Daxter guy.
My name is Adam Sandler. Listen to my song. I make all of the movies, so my friends and I can go on vacation.
Look, I gotta respect the hustle.
We go
He's-
to
he's-
the Bahamas.
He's basically like found like the Hollywood cheat code.
We go
like,
for
free
the
vacations.
mamas.
I gotta respect this.
We go to Africa. And then we go to Bermuda.
Yeah, he got lost in the Bermuda Triangle.
It was great. The Bermuda Triangle is a joke about that vagina. Yeah. Being Adam Sandler must be exhausting. having to hear your jokes all the time and know that they're just fucking awful.
Get owned, Adam Sandler.
No, he's a funny man. I like him.
There goes the.
I will admit that given that he's made like what 12 movies in the last fucking like 8 years and like 3 of them were good.
Are you saying Hubie Halloween was not a cinematic classic?
Oh my god, it absolutely was. That shit was fucking hilarious. But that's like okay, there was 4 good movies.
Oh, I mean, I was joking. Yeah.
No, it was a good. It was like an old school Adam Sandler. Like it was better than fucking Grown Ups 2.
What?
Grown Ups 2 did make me laugh though. Not nearly as hard as Grown Ups 1. Grown Ups 1 was like an interesting, not interesting. It was a funny.
It was an interesting cinematic.
No, it wasn't. Okay, I'm not saying it was Oscar worthy. I'm saying it was funny. Like when I think about a good Adam Sandler movie, I mean it made me laugh out loud more than once, and it wasn't just all fucking snort chuckles like when you go or anything like that shit.
We gotta watch it, Adam Sandler movie.
Oh,
Like a big Santa laugh.
like fucking Little Nicky, you know?
That's a good movie.
Like that was a fucking great ass movie, and then you watch fucking Halloween Huey whatever, and you're
Hubie
like,
Halloween.
oh, what?
Hubie Halloween.
Yeah, and you watch that one.
Halloween Huey.
I wasn't that far off.
Yeah, that was close
and
enough.
you watch that, and you're like, okay, I'm getting Little Nicky vibes here. You know, like where he's just like he had this interesting idea and he fucking ran with it and he like ran it into the ground until it wasn't funny anymore, which is
like Little
great.
Nicky.
Like that's fine. Like it's not as good as Little Nicky, but like you get the same kind of vibe. And then you have what is it, Date Night or whatever with whatever her name is. Dated Jim Carrey for a little while.
Drew Barrymore?
No.
No.
She was in Friends.
Jennifer Aniston?
Yes. She dated Jim Carrey for a while, and they broke up because she had this stupid requirement.
Yeah,
And
you were talking about that in one of the
Yeah,
Wrestling
I will
episodes.
always make fun of her for this. She had this stupid requirement that he wasn't allowed to kiss anyone in movies, but she was. Fucking. Talk about a fucking double standard. Anyway, the point is, like, fucking, that movie was really good. And then you had what was it, with David Spade? Where he's like a secret agent man. And they're like finding the cure to cancer or whatever.
I have no clue.
That was one that was for Netflix. I actually enjoyed that one. That one was silly. It wasn't like laugh out loud silly, but it was, well, I maybe laugh out loud like twice, but it wasn't, what I mean by laugh out loud is like the whole fucking movie I'm laughing out loud. It was pretty silly. I liked that one. It was just nice to see Adam acting like old school Adam for a minute. It was just nice.
Did you see Uncut Gems?
No, I heard that was really good though.
It's a really good. It's like a serious movie, but of course Adam Sandler, so there's always like little unintentional. I'm not sure it's completely unintentional, but there's little bits of like little funny bits in it. But that movie is so fucking stressful.
I would bet.
It's like non-stop like anxiety. It was really fucking good though.
I heard really good things. I heard he almost got an Oscar for it.
Yeah, he. I love that he said if I don't get nominated for an Oscar, I'm gonna make the most intentionally bad movie.
No, he
ever.
said he was gonna make Grown Ups 3.
And then he didn't get nominated, and then Hubie Halloween came out.
Did it?
Yeah. So people
That's
were like,
funny.
we were warned.
I feel like, okay, I haven't seen the movie, but I feel like from the commercial I was like, oh, okay, it's just old school Adam Sandler. Is it? Nice!
Epic! It's snowing!
I felt like from the trailer it was like old school. So let me get this straight. Did the trailer sell a movie that didn't come out?